Hey guys, welcome to this video. Happy to see you here, and now is the time to add Twitter buttons to your website. If you have a WordPress website or any other website in any other platform, I'll show you step by step how to add these buttons so you can use your website also to grow your Twitter audience, to drive people to your Twitter to your tweets, to everything that you are promoting on Twitter from your website. So that's great, and we are ready to start right now. First, we need to go to one specific web page where we are generating a Twitter HTML code, and that code we will paste on your website. Looks difficult, but is very easy. So let's do that right now. First, we go to this URL, which is about.twitter.com/resources/buttons. This is the URL. I'll add this URL on the resources area, so you have, in case you need to go later, you can download the PDF that is in the resources area and just save on your hard drive. So next time that you need to generate these buttons for your website, you know where to go, okay? So when we go to this URL, we are going to this web page, and Twitter is asking us here, what would you like to embed? So in here, we need to add a URL of your Twitter, or you can simply type your Twitter handle. In this case, I'll type mine, which is Real Diego Davila. Hit enter. And here we have two display options, and I'll show you these two options. We actually have three ways to do it. Two showing here, and I'll show you right now, starting with the Twitter buttons. So if we click here on Twitter buttons, we have two options. We have the follow button or the mention button. What's the difference here? The follow button, as you know, it will show at the bottom of your, or at any place on your post. You can decide where to show. It can be in the beginning. I like usually to put it at the end of the post, but it's up to you. Or you can put it on the middle. So basically, when people click on this follow button, they will automatically start following you on Twitter. So imagine that. Imagine that you have all your articles, all your posts, you can add this Twitter button there. So people, when they are reading your post, they can just with one click start following you on Twitter. That's amazing, I think. It's a great tool that you need to start using right now. And the mention is another powerful tool because we can add that also on your post. And when they click on the mention button, and I'll show you that in real life in 1 minute here on this video, when they click on that button, they will have the chance to start a conversation with your tag. And I'll show you that in the practice right now. So let's use first, let's create the follow button. So click on that, and here we have a code, an HTML code, and all we need to do here is copy this code. Okay, so this code is copy, paste this code directly into the HTML portion of your site, blah, blah, blah. I'll show you how to do this right now. For this, we have a website. I have a test website with the URL play.diegodavila.com. This website is just for testing. I use it to demonstrate process. In this case, we'll use to demonstrate how to add the Twitter button on a post. Let's say we want to add the Twitter button on this post. This is a video post, it doesn't have any text. So let's use and add the button here at the end of this post. So let's open this post. This is WordPress. If you work on WordPress, you can go to your panel, which is your website /wp-admin, and you can log in and you will have this interface. So here we go to post. You can create a new post, or you can I will use an existing one in order to demonstrate this. So let's use this one, click on edit. And here we have two tabs, the visual and the text tab on WordPress. If you go to visual, you will see in this case, you are not seeing because I have only a video. You see the video here, but you will see usually all the visual part of your post, not the code part. In the text area, we are working directly with HTML code. Okay, a little bit confusing if you are not used to programming, but don't worry, you will see how easy it is. So here we are on the text tab. I will hit enter here to separate from this code, and I will just paste the the code that we got here on the Twitter publish page. Okay, remember that we copied the code, so this code we are pasting here on WordPress. Okay, now if we go to visual, let's see what we see. We see this, we see the video, and we see follow real Diego Davila. That is not formatted well, and you will see how it looks on the actual post. So how do we do that? All we need to do now is click on update, or if we want just to preview changes, let's click on preview changes and see the button. Let's see. Here we are. So here we have the post, the video, and below we have the Twitter button. So when people click here, they will automatically start following me on Twitter. Imagine that. Imagine if you have articles, if you have posts going viral on Google, ranking very well on Google, you have lots and lots of visits from all over the world, and all these people can just, you can add this at the top of your post, in the middle, anywhere, or you can add several times during your post if you have a long post especially. So when they click here, they will automatically start following you on Twitter, and that will help you to grow your audience. This is important. So let's try the other one. Let's go back here to the Twitter publish page and go back to the top. We enter here my Twitter handle, and now we click again on Twitter buttons, and now instead, in the beginning, we click on follow button. Now we will use the mention one. So click on mention, copy the code. Let's go back here to the WordPress website, delete this code. Remember that we are in the text tab here. Let's delete the old one and paste the new one. Click on preview changes. Let's see. Here we have the new one, tweet to @real Diego Davila. So basically this is great to start new conversation. If you have an article talking about some great stuff, at some point you can say, hey guys, please click on the tweet to real Diego Davila here and let's start conversation. Let me know what do you think about all the things that I'm sharing with you, blah, blah, blah. So when they click here, you will see we have a Twitter page opening with my Twitter handle already here on the page. So they can start writing here, I love this idea, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so basically they can write the tweet and they are tagging you on the tweet. So that's great because that means that your Twitter handle will be spreading all over the internet when people start creating conversations about what you are sharing on your blog, okay, with this specific button. Excellent. Next, we go back here to the publish page and let's select another one, which is the embed timeline. Okay, this usually in the next video I'll show you how to embed this on as a WordPress widget. So this basically will show all your posts or a few posts that you have. The top posts that you have on your page, and they can load more tweets. So let's do that right now. Copy the code, same procedure. We go back to WordPress, replace the code, preview changes. Let's go here. And now we'll see the video, and below that we'll see all these posts. See? All the posts here. Wonderful. And they can watch all these. They can retweet, they can like, and they can also load. If they go to the end, they can load more tweets here. So this is great. Wonderful. Now, that's it. That's how you add. If you don't have a WordPress website, what do you do then? Excellent. So if you don't have a WordPress website, you need to use a FTP server to connect to your website, to your server where your files are. You need to download the HTML page that is for your post, the HTML page where you want to add the Twitter button, and all you need to do is go to anywhere in the page, the place that you want. If you want it at the top, you go to the top of the page. If you want it at the bottom, you go to the bottom, and just paste this Twitter HTML code, the code that we are getting here on the page. Okay, that's all you do. It's the same procedure we are doing in WordPress. The difference is that you need to go to your FTP server and download your HTML file, update the file with the code, and save the file, upload back to your server. I hope this is helpful. I hope you install the Twitter button on your website, and in the next video, I'll show you more tricks that you can use right now on your website in order to grow your Twitter audience. See you there.